Everybody say my Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's answer, Connie Plus. Very ticked off, Vic here. You know what ticks me off? People who think the earth is flat. What the hell is this world? What is this round world coming to? What happened to the education system in this country? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you not see pictures from NASA that shows from outer space, from the satellites, that the earth is round?
A friend of mine once told me to do a search online. Search for photos of Earth, he said. This shit will blow your mind. So I opened up the Google and I looked for photos of Earth. Well, a lot of photos came up. He said, click on the first. He said, that's the famous blue marble that everybody's seen. We've seen this photo 1,000 times upon our TV screen. But let me tell you something about that famous shot. It's not a photo at all, man. It was made in Photoshop. Cause there ain't no photographs, but somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no none at all. Why the hell can't no one take a photo of this ball? He was goddamn right. That shit did blow my mind. Cause I thought the blue marble was a photo all this time. Well, don't you think that's strange? He said suspiciously. Now, the fact that it ain't a photo seems pretty weird to me. I mean, the most important photo that man could ever take? This huge, iconic image turns out to be a fake? Well, I couldn't quite believe it, man. I was pretty shocked. I needed further proof that this photo's photoshopped. He said, look up Robert Simon. He made that cartoon ball. He's the guy you should research. He works for NASA and all. He openly admits that it's all just artistry. He said, and I quote, it's photoshopped, but it has to be. There ain't no photographs, but somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no none at all. Why the hell can't no one take a photo of this ball? Yep, every photo of the Earth is artist trickery. All the photos on Google, man, are as fake can be. Download all the photos and put them side by side. Compare all the continents, they're each a different size. Compare all the colors, each globe a different shade. If all of these were photos, man, they should look the goddamn same. Where's the continuity? There's none. No, none at all. All that NASA gives us is a bunch of cartoon balls. Cause there ain't no photographs, but somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no none at all. Why the hell can't no one take a photo of this ball? Now we're supposed to have this telescope, right, that's flying past the stars, taking beautiful photos of Jupiter and Mars. Well, I've got a small suggestion, NASA. Here's something you could do. Point that thing at planet Earth and take a shot or two, because there should be goddamn thousands of photos of where we live. But Hubble ain't taken one. That's suspicious, don't you think? We got all these fancy pictures of spinning galaxies, but not one goddamn photo of the Earth for us to see. Cause there ain't no photographs, but somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no none at all. Why the hell can't no one take a photo of this ball? There ain't no photographs, but somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no none at all. his ball.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you not see pictures from NASA that shows from outer space, from the satellites, that the Earth is round? Do you not look up in the sky and see the moon is round, the sun is round? And what happens? Tell me, you fucking moron. What happens when you get to the end of the Earth? Do you fall off? What happens? Once you take a picture of the end of the Earth for me. I want to see the end of the Earth. How come there's anybody never took a picture of the end of the Earth? You fucking idiots. You're an asshole. You're a fucking idiot. Do you at least know you're a fucking idiot? Have any of your friends ever tell you, hey, you're a fucking idiot? Tell me you know you're a fucking idiot. I have more respect for you. Do you not realize that if a plane flies from one point and just stays in a straight line, and eventually from staying in a straight line, it'll wind up where it started from because the Earth is round, you fucking idiot! Why? Why would scientists for all these hundreds of years tell us that the Earth is round when it's flat? Why would they say that? What purpose would they get out of that? And if it is flat, what is it? What is it, like a piece of toast and everything sits on top of the piece of... What's under us, you fucking morons? You're a fucking moron. And all these conspiracy theories, everything's a conspiracy theory. You're a fucking conspiracy. There's a conspiracy of fucking morons. Mutants everywhere. They are multiplying. Just keep them the fuck away from me. Keep them the fuck away from me. People who think the Earth is flat. That's what ticks me off.
So what the flat earth thing brings up questions certain fundamental things in your reality. For example, this is the one that broke it down for me, and I bet you it's going to break it down for you. Observations that can't be made on a 25,000 mile ball circumference Earth. Certain observations can't be made. Where I live on Kauai, on a clear day I can see Oahu. Oahu is 70 miles away. That's 1 degree of the Earth's curvature. The Earth's curvature drops away from you at 8 inches times the distance in miles squared. So, for example, at 9 miles, that's 54 feet. But as soon as you get to 30 miles, that's 600 feet. By the time it's 70 miles, it's 1,187 meters. Meters. So that means the bulge should come up in front of you, and I should see from Kauai only the tops of the mountains of Oahu. You don't see that. You see it all the way down to the coast. You see the whole island. Not possible on the model that we've been sold. That's the one that broke it down for me. Optically, it's one of the things you have to deal with. Optically, the world's flat. Whatever other than optic, you have to figure that out. But the water also corresponds to optical flatness, too. The water sits flat. Your eyesight sits flat. You see it optically flat. You can get any bit of optical equipment, like this guy had a great camera up here. That camera can prove to you conclusively that when a ship goes over the horizon, it never went over a curve, because all you have to do is dial it in, it's still there. It doesn't go over a horizon. So the horizon is just going outside of your eye distance. So part of this whole thing about how we ended up with the whole ball Earth theory is that we're super arrogant about our eyesight. The idea of being able to see a star that's 482 quadrillion miles away is so completely ridiculous. It is so bad. I just had to let that one go. It's like 482 quadrillion miles. No, sorry, your theory is wrong. We're not buying it. We're not believing it. All theories to test if the Earth is moving or the heavens are moving indicate the heavens move, Earth doesn't move. Foucault's pendulum that indicates the Earth's moving, it switches direction during an eclipse. Does that mean the Earth switched direction? Just stuff like this are just sold to us. You have to dig it apart. As soon as you have an observation, I'm 30 miles away from the international airport in Iceland. I'm across the water. I can see it. It's 30 miles away. It's 50 miles driving. So on my phone, I can see it's 30 miles away. I can see the airport. There it is. Should be behind 600 feet of curvature. It's behind 0 feet of curvature. You can't explain this stuff with a 25,000 mile ball Earth. Now then what happens is as you dig into this, you start to go, well, what about NASA? What about these pictures we've seen? Now, as Americans, I've been doing this, and we did this in Costa Rica. We spent $3.3 trillion on NASA. That's what we're spending on this garbage. What do we get? We get 12 pictures of the Earth from space. When you dig into those pictures, they're not real pictures. They don't have the altitude to get the shot, so they're composites, where they've been positioned together under framework that magnifies it. So they got a little picture going snap, 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 and they put that together into a bigger picture. It's called a composite. That's what all those images are. Look into it by their own admission. You can't get the altitude to take the shot. It's been 60 years. We should have the altitude to take the shot. Or turn that Hubble telescope around and face it towards the Earth, and let's watch the Earth spin in real time. And watch I want to know about the weather on the ball Earth that we're supposedly spinning around in a ball. I want to see the weather patterns from a supposed satellite that's up there, instead of composite images that are taken from close up that are pieced together to make it look like it's from far away. They're constructed. Then you start to dig into, well, who's behind all this stuff? What is this? Why do we get this garbage? And that's when you really hit the rabbit hole. That's when you really dig in. But the thing that's so important is your own observations have to corroborate all of it. If your observation doesn't correlate to their system, guess what's wrong? You or them. They sold you, they put this thing in front of you in school the first day. You're 5 years old, you're in kindergarten. What do they put in front of you? They put in a globe and a Mercator projection of the Earth with Greenland's like bigger than Africa. Remember that map? Are these accurate? Is any map accurate? Is Google Earth accurate? Every cartographer will tell you that no map is accurate. Everything is out of whack by about 5 to 10%. Easy. So we could take other maps and say this is the Earth or that's the Earth. The way that NASA puts all the satellite imagery into a composite image is a teardrop shape like that, poles at the top and bottom. That's how they do it. Maybe there's something to the way they're doing that. Why are they using that shape? It's a teardrop shape, 2 teardrops meeting each other, so at the tops are points. If the Earth doesn't move, then what? Then the heavens move. Here's an observation. You got to make it. You got to get this observation yourself and come to deal with it. Because when you put all of this together, you realize that we're in a rational, irrational situation.
What ticks me off? People who think the earth is flat. The hell is this world? What is this round world coming to? What happened to the education system in this country? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you not see pictures from NASA that shows from outer space, from the satellites, that the earth is round? Do you not look up in the sky and see the moon is round, the sun is round? And what happens? Tell me, you fucking moron. What happens when you get to the end of the earth? Do you fall off? What happens? Once you take a picture of the end of the earth for me. I want to see the end of the earth. How come there's anybody never took a picture of the end of the earth? You fucking idiots. You're an asshole. You're a fucking idiot. Do you at least know you're a fucking idiot? Have any of your friends ever tell you, hey, you're a fucking idiot? Tell me you know you're a fucking idiot. I have more respect for you.